You are good enough to start getting paid for your music. Don't let those doubts creep into your mind that you need to become a certain level of player, or you need to learn a certain number of songs, or you need to be this level of perfection. Everything is going to be a reason for you not to go out there and share the music that you love. In this video, we're going to talk about a few of the songs that I found through experience work every single time. We're going to talk about how to handle distractions that might come up, and we're going to talk about how you can crush your first gig at a senior community and get paid for it. So if that sounds like fun, definitely stick around. I get requests for hymns and patriotic songs all the time. So if you're looking for songs to include in your repertoire, you might want to think about one of those two types of songs. Certainly God Bless America, America the Beautiful, the Star-Spangled Banner. But you don't need to have a certain level of complexity added to those songs. You're good enough to play right now, even if it's just a basic outline and just a simple chord progression of songs that are incredibly familiar. I play hymns for senior communities that go over well every single time. How Great Thou Art, Amazing Grace, songs that tug at people's heartstrings, songs that make people think and help them reminisce about a time when they may have been in a place with their friends and their family, and basically music that makes them feel good. Hymns and patriotic songs are always a good idea to include in your repertoire throughout. Sometimes you may think that we need to become a certain level of player, and we need to be absolutely perfect with our songs, but we need to remember that our senior audience is not looking for perfection. They're looking for you to do the best that you can, to be sincere, to be authentic. It also helps to smile and be excited when you're playing and just show them that you are happy genuinely to be with them and sharing the music that you love, music that makes you feel happy and good inside. And the chances are pretty good the way that you're feeling is going to be the way that your audience feels while they're listening to your music. So I want you to think about including some patriotic songs and some hymns into your repertoire of music. Pepper them throughout, especially for the first song that you play. So one of the things that I've learned is that when you do pretty much any show, but especially at a senior community, you want to start with a very familiar song at first. Also, you want to start off softly and you want to play slower than you think that you should for that first song or two. Your audience wants to get a feel for how your playing style opens up. They want to get an idea on, whether they want to stick around for the whole show. They want to listen to you, and some of them are just arriving, some of them are settling in. So you want to play something soft and play a little bit slower than you would if you were just practicing at home or just jamming out. Pepper in some songs that you love in between a song that's insanely familiar. Like if you want to play maybe a James Taylor song or a John Denver song or a country western song, maybe do two of those songs and then throw in a patriotic song, or maybe do two of those songs and throw in a hymn. Mix it up enough so that it's an insanely familiar song, so even if your audience may not be paying attention to your every single song, you throw in one that they love every once in a while and it keeps them engaged throughout the whole show. And it's really fun to see that, and you get everybody singing along with you, especially when it's a song that really tugs on the heartstrings. Handling distractions is a very, very common situation, especially when you're playing for senior communities in a memory care, nursing home, or assisted or independent living. Nurses are coming and going, administering medication. You have residents that are talking with each other. Sometimes you have the greenskeeper outside the window doing the weed whacker or running their lawnmower or the leaf blower, and that seems to happen to me more often than not. But when you are performing for this audience, I want you to just keep in mind that this is part of the entire show. You're not sitting in a huge auditorium waiting for the Boston Pops to play or a symphony to begin where you can hear a pin drop throughout the whole show. This is a senior community where there's lots of activity happening pretty continuously. But what I want you to do if you find yourself in a situation with lots of distractions, just do the best that you can. Maybe play a little bit slower. You don't have to worry about trying to play louder than the lawnmower because you're never going to win. You want to smile and you want to just do the best that you can and understand that this is part of the whole experience. Your audience is understanding of these situations that come up. And when you're a performer, this is something that comes up and you just really need to deal with it, and you need to keep your composure and just get through it. Just go through the next song. Do the song the best you can. You can't eliminate the distraction. Somebody may be talking. There may be a kitchen that you're playing in or a cafeteria that you're playing in, and there's dishes, or somebody's working in the back, or somebody's yelling at each other. There's always going to be something that comes up. But I want you to embrace the situation. Understand fully that this is going to happen most every single show. Sometimes a resident will get up and leave. And when I was first starting off playing for senior communities, I initially took that as a bad sign. And that affected the way that I was playing, and that affected the way that I was singing. But I don't want you to think that, because you don't know the reason why this resident is leaving or this resident is talking. You don't know their reason. They may simply be getting up to change their seat, or they may have an appointment with their doctor, or they may just need to use the bathroom. People are going to get up, they're going to leave, they're going to come in, they're always going to be coming and going. And throughout this show, you may not get, it'll probably be to the middle of the show before everybody is actually settled in and really engaged with you. And there may be just a little bit fewer distractions than there would if you were just starting that show. But things are going to come up, and I don't want you to worry about that. When you do your first gig at a senior community, I just want you to keep in mind that you are there to entertain them and to make them feel good. Your audience isn't looking for perfection, so don't try to be perfect. Nobody is. I want you to start simple. I want you to go there and be authentic to yourself, be true to yourself. Share a little bit about why you get to be there, who you are, why they should care, what the music means to you. Lead in with a song that you love. And if you get yourself into a jam that you are really kind of stuck, or you don't know what to play next, maybe extend that chorus a little bit, maybe play another chorus, maybe sing a verse that you've already memorized and you can maybe repeat maybe once or twice. That's okay. I want you to go in there with a heart full of love. If you're in a situation where you forget the words, that's okay. I think of the word love. If you're looking at a resident who may not be as into the show as you want them to be, think of the word love. You're going to project those feelings that are inside you while you're playing. And you will find the more shows that you do and the more experience that you have playing for your senior audiences, you'll realize that it's not so much about the music, it's about how you make them feel. So go out there, do the best that you can, play the music that you love, and make them smile. Have a great show. I'll see you in the next video.